Hey, Myles here at Tactical Hyve. Welcome to another Sports Sunday. Today I'm going to share something that beginner to intermediate shooters are going to find very useful. And this is to become more efficient when exiting positions. And what do I mean by that is when you're engaging easy targets and you need to move from one position to another position, you can consider beginning to engage these targets with some movement. And now let me demonstrate what I'm talking about, and it'll make things a little bit easier to understand. So we're going to work with two targets here. You'll see a steel silhouette, BC steel silhouette, white one, about 35 yards away. And then this easy target, I put it here very close to me on purpose. And let's say this is a position I had to run into. I have to engage that long target, and then I have this close target, then I got to move, all right? So what beginners would do here is, if they've never had really any training in movement, is they're going to, now I'm locked and loaded here, they're going to run into this position, they're going to engage that far steel target. They're going to now transition here. They're going to take two rapid fire shots, and then they would begin to move if they had to move, let's say, to engage this other target downrange, okay? But there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not going to be as efficient, okay? So notice what I would do here is, if I'm running into position, I take this shot, now I move. Notice what I did on the last two shots, I already took a step to start my movement. Why? One, it becomes, it starts my exit out of this position, so I'm saving time. I'm not waiting for myself to break those two shots before I move the position. I can do this because I know for my skill level, these are going to be very easy shots. I don't need to have a great stance or be steady. In complete contrast to that 35-yard shot, I really had to take my time, make sure my sights were on target. This is a very easy shot where I can just take a look at it, maybe, almost point and shoot, and I moved back, okay? So this is just a very, very simple way to improve your speeds, be more efficient. Now, depending on your skill level though, this may not be something that you can do in every single scenario, where let's say I'm exiting a position, and instead of this target being 3-4 yards away, let's assume this is 10 yards away now. So let's say that's 35 yards away, this is 10 yards away. My skill level or your skill level might not be at the point where I can shoot that, go here, and then move while I'm shooting a 10-yard target. I may not be as accurate, okay? So this is a simple tip where if something is up close to you and you can shoot it, like this 4-yard target here, I'm going to do this while I'm beginning to move out. Now, if you find yourself veering off the path of a good shot, then it may be a matter of technique. And we're not going to dive into all the technique here, but just the Clip Notes version is, every time I'm moving, I still want my hips towards the target, even while I'm moving. I wouldn't want my hips turning out this way while I'm moving and I'm still trying to take a shot here. I might miss, okay, under stress when things are moving really, really fast. For this particular setup, because this target was on my left, I broke that shot when this was I know this was an easy target, so I took a step back with my right leg. Okay, it doesn't have to, I'm exaggerating. I wouldn't take a step too deep like this, but I want to show you what I'm doing, and I broke the shot, okay? First shot, second shot, then I moved over here running to my next position. But let me demonstrate this the other way here. So let's say I was in a different position where now I have to move from right to left. To demonstrate the technique on the other side, I'm going to run into this position, pretending I had to go here. I had to engage a far target. Then I know I have to leave this position, so I'm going to engage that far piece of steel. And then this is a very close target, so after I shoot that steel, I'm going to begin to engage this target. But while I'm doing it, I'm not going to stay here and shoot this twice, then move. I'm going to begin to move while I'm shooting this easy target. So this is how it looks here. So the main thing here, and I'm trying to exaggerate that big step so you can see it here, where I had my gun pointed and I took this big step, and you can see the shots are still accurate, because for my skill level and for many shooters here, if this is very up close, you should be able to do that, right? But again, if it's further out, then you have to consider what your skill level is like. Can you move? Now, if this was that 15-yard target, after I take this shot, I might have to post up here and then take that shot, then move. But I know this is up close, so I'm beginning to move while I take that shot and exit this position. So this is just a very simple way, simple technique to work on your exits when you are engaging a target that is really up close. For your abilities, you're very confident, you'll be able to hit it, then why not hit it on the move as you're leaving position and entering into another position? So I hope you liked that quick video on exiting positions and becoming more efficient. It's definitely something that helps a lot of the more advanced shooters shave off time while still being very accurate. So give it a try, approach it slowly, and remember, approach this or do this in targets where you can actually hit that are easy for you. Don't try to do this on ones that you're iffy about. If there's anything that you want to learn about in competition shooting, please leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next week.